Hello everyone, welcome back to Louisiana 1 year challenge. Alright, so first things first, I want to get the Challenger brought over to that field over there. We can start getting that field weeded then. Now of course we have the one soybean field I would like to get finished. That is over there somewhere. You might be able to see it. It might be in there somewhere. But that has to get finished today. I got the trailer over there, and I have emptied what was in the trailer too into the silo. So we have like 30-some thousand liters in there right now. A decent amount of money, which is good to see, obviously. And I'm kind of going back and forth if I should be selling the corn tortillas today. They're at a good price, but also shows it should go up more. So I'm trying to consider if it's worth the risk of it possibly not going up. But it does show it's going up, so in theory it should be going up still. I seem to remember in the past it was always January, so I think it might be best just to do January. So I'm thinking at least. I have one of the trailers filled up. Obviously, we'll have to do more next month. But it is sitting at a fairly good price. We bought $659,000 right now, which is good, obviously. But we could get $20,000 more next month. And more likely, I haven't explained this before, I don't think, but we'll be selling it as it kind of comes out from now on. Well, probably next month on, because there really isn't a point where it gets good again. So we sell as much as we can probably next month. We'll sell more in February, more in March, April, up until it's empty. Because I just don't want to sell that much at that low price. Try to get as much as I can at the higher pot prices if possible. Let's see. Yep. I do have the tractor and the planter over here. We can start getting on that field over there replanted too. Get that emptying. There was a contract I was going to do. I was going to do this one. Fairly large. But I think we probably will be needing to remember to look into contracts, especially, I don't know if it'll be next month, might be the month after. We're not going to have like fields to really harvest. Next month we probably still have half of the big harvest that we'll be starting today. We'll probably still have half of that easily. But after that, it does not appear that there's anything that's going to be ready next month. Or even the month after that. So we're possibly looking at doing some contracts, mainly just having workers do it is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if this is gonna continue on how it should. They might want to go around the edge, that's kind of what I'm concerned about. Let's get this going. That way this can at least be worked on. I feel like it's gonna cost me more money than it's worth having them drive like that. Yeah, we'll have plenty of time. We can just do it ourselves. I think that might be the best bet, because this will be obviously going by itself for a while. The hoe will be busy probably the entire month, and the planter, as soon as that is done, we'll likely end up having to fill it up, which I'll likely fill up here. I'll just buy the seeds and stuff at the store because it's far closer. There we go. It's far closer than going all the way back to the farm. I don't think there's a decent price difference between the two, but I don't think it's enough to do the distance to drive all the way back. Because if possible, I would like to get, obviously, that cotton field there that we're doing right now was the cotton field, and possibly this field here would be ideal. As much as we can. Because, like I mentioned, it's, for the time being, up till the next couple of months, I think we'll be trying to replant the fields, not really as in a replant and then sell it. I think we're going to just replant it and try to do a second harvest in it. Probably going to make far more sense long term, especially doing soybeans, because we can sell that, what, June? So as long as we get them in, I mean, even next month, I would say we'd probably be pretty good. Because next month would put it in, what, doing the harvest in July? We'd probably be able to finish it, July, August. It's hard to say. We'll have a lot of fields ready at the same time or right around the same time. I'm not all of these, I don't think, will get replanted, but a decent amount will. Although I could try, would oats or sorghum also make sense maybe in some of these fields? I should probably consider that. That would be a shorter growth time. We can possibly get more ready and, push come to shove. We could rent another harvester or have that one do some fields as well, some of the smaller ones. It is a thought. It is a thought. How did we go down 10 grand? Must have been the loan interest. That is like 9-10 grand. I checked. It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Really, that contract there is basically just going to pay for the loan interest this month. Yeah, it's pretty rough, but like I said, I think long term it'll make more sense than anything else. Because, like I said, when I kind of looked through the other fields, a lot of them have just been harvested. So chances are they won't be ready again within the series timeline. Maybe they will be towards the end. But at that point, I don't want to sell any of my own fields I've obviously took a huge loan out for, because eventually I might hit a point where I don't have any harvest, and obviously harvests are where you make a ton of your money. So I don't want to not have that. That's why I think I'm thinking we'll probably do soybeans throughout this month, maybe, and because that would be, I think it's 6 months for growth, or is it 5 months? One of the two. Probably should check, but then next month maybe we'll do oats or sorghum, because I think both of those are 4 months. An easy way to tell would be if we look into this field, find the planted portion. I think this would be month 1 is what it's considered. It would be on the 6th month it's ready. Because month 7 it means it's ready. Basically 6 months from now. Which would put us, what, May? May, June, right in there. So, yeah. And soybeans max price is right in June. Although I think July isn't terrible. I'll have to see. Does it fall off a cliff or not? A lot of crops do. Once they hit their max, they kind of just fall off a cliff. It shows July, but I've always had June as a good price too. But maybe this map might be more on the July side of things. But if it's July, then we have a little bit more time. Maybe next month we'll also be doing soybeans. We'll see. It's so many fields we got going on. Yeah, there's a lot of fields going on at once, and harvest usually takes longer than planting. Although I think all of our fields, well, our original fields that we started with, I think most of that should be finished maybe in a month, maybe. Although they kind of only half of them are ready right away, and then the rest are later. I think we might be able to do that fairly quick. Obviously, the corn harvest took a while. But corn, obviously, your header is smaller, and then they're going to fill up a lot faster too. So you got a lot more emptying in there. Well, this field here is just about finished. I'll get the harvester emptied and put into the trailer there. And then that will likely go to the farm to be emptied in between. And then this I'll have to bring up to the other field, or bring down. I think it's towards the bottom of the map, actually. Alright, so we got that emptied into the silo, so we're just about at the field. Looks like the harvester's been around once. They are not, maybe half full. They're probably a little bit more than half, but... Well, it's just a little bit over, yeah. That's not a ton then, actually. Kind of expected more, but this is not going to probably be a top tier yielding field. Because no fertilizer and weeds, so it's going to be pretty similar to a lot of these fields over here. Well, let's get this. Well, let's finish this one strip here, and then I'll get... honestly, maybe 2 things of liquid fertilizer. And we can start working on these fields over here. Chances are I'll probably have to fill up in the in-between. How big is this field? Yeah, I'd have to fill in between. Chances are, I mean, you could start the one, but you wouldn't be able to finish the second one. 600 liters ain't gonna go very far in the end. So we'll go and we'll get try 2 things. Seeds should be fine because I wasn't even max on that. I was like 90% and it used like 20%. That seeds should be fine for a while. I'm not too concerned about that. But yeah, obviously liquid fertilizer will use a lot, which is kind of expected because it is double fertilized. From what I can tell, it's on everything double fertilized. Yeah, I'll buy a little bit more. Yeah, price-wise probably makes more sense the other way, but... Oh, that vehicle leasing cost. Next month, we will legitimately have to sell the corn tortillas. I would not be surprised. We wouldn't probably be in debt, but we'd be really close to it starting next month. Well, I shouldn't say debt, because we're in debt, but I mean in the negative. So yeah, we really need to obviously sell some next month. It's going to have to happen, obviously, to even do any sort of... I bought more than I thought. The second time when I was going through there to buy them, I thought I was buying 1 at a time, not 2. So I bought more than I meant to. I also thought the capacity on this was 4,000 liters. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I'm not sure. We can pick up whatever we don't use next month when we sell the corn tortillas at, I believe it's the farm market. I don't know where that's at in here though, but I believe that is where it's best. It might be the only sell point too. Yeah, I'm not sure where that's at in here, but yeah, farmer's market. Where is that? That is down here. Oh, it's just like the regular one. So this should be, yeah, sell point here and a sell point on the other side. Alright. Alright, this is almost done, which is good to see. This isn't too terribly... Why did it skip one? I don't know what they're doing here. I question what the workers do a lot. Once they're done here, I'm gonna take over, and I'm just gonna get them emptied. That way, oh, and I'll probably do the planting myself, because that shouldn't take too terribly long. And if I'm being realistic, I think I should be able to finish out both of those fields. Well, I'm not sure if a worker could, so I think having a worker work on this, and then next month I'll probably end up working on it. So we'll be caught up on planting then. We'll be waiting on this field to be done. We really didn't have nearly as many fields as I thought. So yeah, then we'd be planting more than likely February. Maybe at that point I want to do like oats or like sorghum or something then. I'm gonna set this off again, and I will start with up and down. That way it shouldn't even do the headline. Actually, just off that, yeah. That way it shouldn't like go around on the edge at least. If it has to find its way, it only does a little bit. That is my thought process at least. Alright. Let's get steering assist on. Nice part is yeah, we should be easily be able to finish out both of these fairly quick. They're obviously fairly sizable fields, but I don't think it's really gonna take all that long. Once you get going. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and start with time lapse. I'll at least try to get both of these finished out, and more than likely the combine will just go until it's full, because it being full will easily fill up more than just what's in the trailer capacity. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Take me away.
Alright, so we're just about done here with the soybean field. One of the many soybean fields. If you're wondering, the reason I'm doing soybeans is because it's a fairly short growth time, and the best price is in the summer, like June, July. Most crops are like January. That's kind of the main reason why I'm doing it, is because it's going to end up probably being the best option, because we'll be able to catch the high price when we sell it, unlike basically any other crop. You wouldn't be able to catch it, more likely, so. Alright, let's get the contract collected, which I didn't even figure that in when I was saying that we'd probably be in the negative next month. We probably won't, basically only be because of that. So up to 36,000, which will be nice. Obviously, we have a lot of quantities to sell next month, and they made it a decent ways through. Yeah, they'll easily should be able to finish next month. Shouldn't be much of a concern. I should be able to get, obviously, the harvester emptied into here. I'll get as much as I can cleared away from here, and they should just be able to finish it out. More likely just in one trailer even, so then chances are I'll have to kind of check on what I'm thinking, whether it would be try to do soybeans again, or should we try oats or something. I'm kind of leaning towards like an oats or something, even though the price will be worse. And that's mainly just because I was hoping this would bring me closer to here. It would give us more time to get the harvest done and get it sold. Versus this, if it's ready like July, as long as we have all the other fields finished, we can probably get over here and get it finished either that same month, or it would be like finishing out not the August, the last month that we have. It's kind of one of those things. It's gonna literally finish like right at the end. So it's you gotta kind of be careful on that. I don't want it to creep over into this situation where we can't finish it, because that would kind of be a worst case scenario. So, but yeah, that is about everything for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.